Welcome back to the channel, guys. Welcome freaking back to the channel. Today, we are going to be going back to Elvis Presley. I haven't listened to Elvis Presley on the channel probably in almost a year. So we're about to go back to it. I saw that he did the remake. I guess he did a cover for the Can't Help Falling in Love. I think wasn't it originally sang by the Righteous Brothers, I think is who originally sang that song, if I remember correctly. I don't know if it is. I don't know. I mean, I'm guessing here. I'm guessing. I know I've heard the song "Can't Help Falling in Love." Where was that sang at? Was that sang on? Was it big on? Was that on Top Gun? Maybe. Was that the song on Top Gun? I don't know. I can't remember. Anyways, let's check it out. I know my family's big. A lot of my mom and people are big Elvis Presley fans, so that's why I know I've heard the song sang a million times and by a million different people, but I don't think I've ever heard Elvis sing the song. I don't think. I mean, I may have. I'm not gonna lie. I may have heard it, but we're gonna check it out anyways. I mean, I know. What I'm trying to say is, guys, I know the song. I'm not sure if I've ever heard Elvis sing the song. Here we go. Okay, let's just get right to it. Hey, before we do, please subscribe to the channel. Always makes my day happy when I look at my phone in the morning and I see get more subscribers. They're like, yes, people actually like hearing my little stupid self. Let's do it. Elvis Presley. Oh, yeah.
Wise men say
Listen to that.
only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. Shall I stay? Would it be a sin if I can't help falling in love with you?
It's such a beautiful song. I don't think I've ever heard Elvis sing a song, y'all, for real. I don't think I have ever heard him this version of this song. I've heard the song a million times. I don't think I've ever heard this one. That's just. I know I would. I tell you if I heard it, but I don't think I've ever heard. I mean, I've heard the song. Like I said earlier, I've heard the song, but I don't think I've ever heard Elvis sing it. And how beautiful! He's got such a beautiful voice. Such a beautiful voice. When was he the biggest? When was like the height of his career? Was it? I thought his height of his career was like late 60s, early 70s, but I talked about him in another video I did probably a couple months back, or maybe a couple weeks back, and I said something about him being big in the 70s. We're like, oh, well, the 70s, he was on his way out in the 70s. I'm like, I don't know. He was big in the 50s. I'm like, I thought he was. I mean, I think that's when he launched himself. I mean, I don't know. I'm 45, y'all. I don't know. I wasn't alive back in the 50s, or maybe I was. Maybe I invented a time machine. All right, let's get back to the song.
With you, like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too, for I can't help falling in love with you. Like a river flows,
I love his voice.
surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life
unbelievable, y'all. Wow. How, God, he's got such a beautiful voice. You know, I've always said, you know, and I'm big into going to concerts. I go to so many concerts, y'all. I go to so many concerts. Bands I've never heard of, singers, you know, I may have never heard of. I'll be like, oh, so and so's coming. I'm like, okay, let's go. Let's go. And when you listen, what's the point I'm trying to make here? Sorry, I'm having ADHD. No, I know where I was at now. When you think about all the great singers we have on this planet right now, when we get to heaven, hopefully I'm a very much a Christian Christ follower of Jesus here. And when I get to heaven, they are having some killer concerts up in heaven for real, y'all. Killer concerts up there. Elvis, Hendrix, Dean Martin, Frank Sinatra. Come on, Michael Jackson, Prince. You know, people say, oh, well, are you sure they're in heaven? It ain't for me to judge. All I can do is I can say they are there. But man, what a I don't want to say the wrong thing and get, you know, the sheriff's office showing up to my house, putting me in chains for 72 hours. But it's almost like, man, what you get to look forward to when you die. God, that sounds morbid, y'all. I'm sorry, but you know, you got to make light in the whole thing sometimes, y'all, for real. What do you get to look for? At least for somebody like me who's big into music, and I think about all the artists that's come and gone. Like I say, I mean, I'm not going to sit here and go on, oh, well, so-and-so didn't go to heaven. Well, I'm not Jesus, and I ain't God. I ain't here to tell you who went and when did not go to heaven. But man, just think of the concerts they're having. You know, they're right now probably kicking back, watching us, and they're like, yeah, these sappers down there. Elvis Presley up there, man, singing. I want to go to Vegas sometime and see an Elvis impersonator. I bet that is freaking awesome. I bet that is awesome. Because I mean, I've heard them listened to them on here before. Some of these Elvis impersonators, and I mean, they almost sound as good as the real thing. I mean, some of these guys are like, you'd be like, is that really? Oh. anyways, I need to do some more Elvis Presley. What are some more good songs from Elvis? I mean, I know his popular ones, you know, Jailhouse Rock and Blue Suede Shoes? Hound Dog at one. You ain't nothing but hound. I know, you know, a couple of his songs, but man, I need to do a little bit more on him. I think my next on my list I have here, I got a list of all the people I'm going to be listening to. I think next we're going to Dean Martin, part of the Rat Pack. Is that right? Part of the Rat Pack? Who was the Rat Pack? Was it Elvis, Dean, Johnny Cash, Sinatra maybe? I don't know. I can't remember. I don't know. But I think Dean Martin's up next, so I'm going to be listening. I'm getting ready. So hang tight. Subscribe to the channel. You'll hear some Dean Martin here in a few minutes. With that being said, I'll see y'all on the next video. Keep rocking.